We have an update now on a tragic story out of Plant City.
An SUV full of people hit by a train. 6 people died and others in critical condition. Fox 13's Regina Gonzalez joining us live from Lakeland region where that lone survivor is recovering right now. Regina, good morning.
Good morning, Walter and Laura. Yeah, this lone survivor's name is Guillermo Gama. He is 23 years old and he is inside right now fighting for his life. His family told us that as of late last night, he was still in critical condition. They've been very gracious and said they're going to keep us updated on how he's doing. We learned that Guillermo was in the front passenger seat of this SUV when it was hit by the train. First responders actually had to use the jaws of life to get him and the driver out. The rest were violently ejected. And to just put this scene into perspective, Hillsborough County Sheriff Chad Chronister said when his team got there that the car looked like a crushed soda can. Guillermo's grandfather told us that he has a broken arm, a broken hand, his kidneys ruptured, he can't breathe on his own, and he suffered brain swelling and bleeding. On Saturday night, he was in a Cadillac SUV with his girlfriend Anelia, her parents and younger brother and sister, as well as their family friend, heading to his cousin's quinceañera. The crash happened just before 7 p.m. at a crossing on US 92 near Jim Leffler Circle in Plant City. It's a private railroad crossing right near the venue the party was being held at, and it has a stop sign but does not have crossing arms. Now, Anelia's father, Jose, was driving, and Sheriff Chronister says the car went slowly across railroad tracks but never stopped for the train, and investigators are not sure why right now. They say that the train conductor signaled horns and flashing lights and did everything he could to stop, but the SUV didn't move and the train hit them going 55 miles per hour. Guillermo's family says he was so excited to go to this party and they're hoping and praying that he can recover, while 2 other families are suffering a tremendous loss.
I didn't get to see him, but my daughters did. They were all going to that, fiesta, what we call fiesta. And, they all saw him happy like always, and he's just a outgoing person, that's all. Trying to get his life together, and in the process, well, I guess tragedy hits.
Now, Guillermo's family also told us he's a family man who loves them, especially his little sisters. He's also a full-time cement worker and a student at Hillsborough Community College studying nursing. Now, this whole incident is still under investigation. CSX did release a statement yesterday that can be found on our website, fox13news.com. Obviously, the huge question here now is how can we change this railroad crossing so that way this just never, ever happens again. Also on our website, Walter, you can find links to fundraisers that were set up to help Guillermo's family with his skyrocketing medical bills, as well as funeral expenses for these other 2 families.
And I'm sure it's a substantial cost, those funeral costs. Regina Gonzalez, Live Force this morning. We'll talk to you later on. Thanks.